Good morning, guys. It's a beautiful day outside, enjoying the natural air, just taking a jog. And when you start walking, your brain starts working. And I've been thinking a lot about the state of the world today, specifically the US and the political situation going on, the division going on, and how dangerous it is for people's happiness and livelihoods. So the way I thought about it is that, to me, it seems like it all comes down to people having two different sets of beliefs. One believes the country is built on certain sets of principles, and there's a certain story that goes with that, and one believes in another story. There's two stories. There's a story, basically, of everything starting 400 years ago, and the story that goes with that, and there's a story of everything starting 200 years ago and everything that goes with that. So based on that, it just seems that it's going to be really difficult for the country to get together with those two very different, very opposing sets of beliefs. Well, I feel like there is one way that unification can be possible, and it's rising above those beliefs. It's getting to a higher, for lack of a better word, consciousness level. It's getting to a higher vibration level, pardon my new age terms, and the cars driving by. We're getting to a higher place. Whether you believe that higher place is connection to God or source or divine, or if you don't believe that, connection to higher self. And if you don't even believe in your higher nature, just connection to higher virtues that we all can strive for, like compassion. Compassion is higher than those two opposing views that we have. So how do we get there? All right, so you have to lead with the body first. You have to lead with the body and lead with the mind, and then you get there. So some key distinctions I learned in my life. Exercise produces endorphins. And endorphins can't help but make your brain think better and more clear, gets the blood flowing, gets you happy. And what I've learned in life as well is that most people who are angry, most people who are insistent of being right instead of happy, are usually divorced, and they're usually divided. So, are you worried about being right, or do you want to be united? And so how do we get there? I have a plan. I have a plan for Congress. It's going to take every single congressional meeting starting this way. First, you have to get your mind aligned. You get your mind aligned by doing a group alignment exercise. Actually, you get your spine aligned first. Let's bring in some spinal alignment exercises to align the body. So you lead with your physiology first. And then let's get your body moving with some light aerobic exercise. Everybody has to do it as a team. We're all one team. We're Team America. We're not Republicans. We're not Democrats. We're not socialists. We're not libertarians. We're not religious. We're not spiritual. We're not atheists. We're just Americans, okay? We're all above that. So we're going to unite with our bodies by doing this exercise. And then, before every congressional meeting, we're going to have a team chant, because we're all one team. And when we say this out loud, our minds start to believe it, our minds start to work, and we become more aligned. We can't become aligned until we explicitly say that we are first. It's an incantation. It's a feeling inside your body. It's a feeling inside your body that makes you what you want to become. So we're we're America. We're all one team. We're going to say this before every Senate meeting, every congressional meeting, every House of Representatives meeting, even with the president and vice president there, they're going to do it too. They're the leaders. They have to go first. Actually, you're all leaders. You know, if you think about it, you all are responsible for this unification. You all have a part in it. You all have the power to unify, but it is your choice. And you have to make that decision. See, that's the only way we can get above our stories and unify over something greater. And we all disagree on that story. So let's get aligned with our voices first, our bodies first, and, you know, our skeletal system to help out. In the very least, you will feel better about yourself. And when you feel better about yourself, you feel better about the world. And that's really the key to everything. When you feel good about yourself, when you love yourself, start loving your body, start being happy, you won't just like attack people anymore, okay? Let's just stop attacking people. You don't have to do that. You can get up and dance instead. You can say the chant, one team, we are one team, we are one America, go, go, go. That's all you have to say in the morning before your congressional meeting, and watch the different results you will get. So get me up to Congress, get me up to your Senate meeting. I will explain it all. I will do this with you. So namaste, have a wonderful day, and let's unify the country. So I want to pop in and share one more truth I learned. I actually was on both sides of the political spectrum. I was far, far left at one point, and I was far, far right at one point. And what I learned from that is there's truth on both sides. So if you're far left or you're far right and you have an agenda you're going to create, chances are when you look at those agendas, half of them are wrong, because that's not the truth. The truth is somewhere in the middle. And you only learn that from stepping foot in both sides, like I have. And the only cure, truly stepping foot, not just pretending. You have to live it. The only way to really know is to live it. Be far right for like a couple weeks. Be far left for a couple weeks. Hang with those people. And then you'll know the truth. Come back, meet in the middle, but don't forget those high values. The only way that we can unite, because these are two different stories. And when you have two different stories of the world, you have ingrained in you beliefs, certainty that you're right. And the trick is to ask yourself, once again, if you'd rather be right or you want to be unified. And the only way above these two stories is moving to a higher level consciousness together, because we're so divided. We're so divided. The only way we can get on the same page is to move to that higher level of consciousness. And without doing meditation for several hours a day, or without being far right for a couple months, being far left for a couple months, open-minded, like really being that, not just pretending. Not just pretending you understand. Really being that. So besides doing those things, you can align your body, align your skeletal system, and align your mind. You can chant together and drill into your bodies that incantation, we are one America, we are one team, go, 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 before every meeting. It's just set you guys together, set it. And you could do those exercises to get those endorphins flowing and to get you on a higher mindset. and just build happiness in yourself, because if you're not truly happy, if you don't love yourself, how can you love your country? So with that, I'll see you in Congress. I'll show you how this is done. Just let me know how I can help.